The following video and very existence of this channel is made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and I thank you kindly for keeping the dream alive. Want a kick-ass shirt? Head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment and pick one up. Oh, what's up, DanDans? My name is Ian. I am here today to introduce to you the brand new weekly series here on youtube.com/616entertainment, GM Showdown. Some of what I'm about to share with you today was already covered in the channel update video from back in December, but there's plenty of brand new stuff here as well, so even if you did watch that, you're going to want to stick around, I assure you. You guys have been asking for years for me to do a GM mode show.
Oh, you gotta do a general manager mode.
You could play by yourself, but it would be really cool if you would play against somebody else.
It's a good idea. I knew it was a good idea. You think I don't think it's a good idea? You kidding me? You think I was just ignoring you? Absolutely not. I always wanted to do a GM mode show. I just had to figure out the right way to do it. I knew one thing. I knew I did not want to copy what Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze did with their show, Battle of the Brands, where they played SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. They had a really cool idea. They had a really original idea. They had a great show, and I knew I don't want to steal that. I'd like to come up with something that is my own. I'd like to come up with something that nobody has done yet. And I did. It took a couple years, but I came up with an idea that is original, an idea that will be our very own here on youtube.com/616entertainment, and it's called GM Showdown. Now, we are going to be playing Fire Pro Wrestling World, and by playing, I mean we're going to be booking, we're going to be simulating, we're going to be crafting our own stories, and by we, I mean myself and No Taxes Nigel Bravo. Is he the bassist of the thrash metal band Active Destruction? Yes, he is. Does he stream over on twitch.tv/StoneCrowComedy? Yes, he does. Is he a former 616 Entertainment Monopoly champion of the world? Yes, he is. He is all of those things, but when it comes to GM Showdown, he's only one thing to me, and that is the enemy. Now, here's how GM Showdown is going to work. Every episode will include a full show of my brand, 616 Shockwave, and a full show of Nigel's brand, Stoat Crow Combustion. Every Shockwave and Combustion will have 3 matches apiece. 3 from me, 3 from Nigel. Each match in Fire Pro Wrestling World is graded out of 100%. So we're looking for matches that we think will rate highly. Every 4th episode will be a pay-per-view, and no, you don't have to pay for it. It's not on Patreon or anything. We're just saying pay-per-view because that's what everybody understands. Capiche? Pay-per-views will stick to the norm in that I will still have 3 matches, Nigel will still have 3 matches, but there will be a 7th very special match. The main event of each pay-per-view will be the All-Star Collision, where one of my 616 Shockwave wrestlers will go up against one of Nigel's Stoat Crow Combustion wrestlers with bonus points on the line. Look, an entire pay-per-view can come down to the All-Star Collision. It's as high as the stakes can possibly get. It's another thing you are not going to want to miss. Now, I mentioned bonus points there a second ago, but bonus points are not only on the line when it comes to the All-Star Collision. Bonus points are on the line literally every second of every episode of GM Showdown. Let me show you how this works. As I previously mentioned, an All-Star Collision victory is worth 10 bonus points, but look, anytime one of our wrestlers steals his opponent's finisher, that's 5 bonus points tacked onto that match. If you get a 2.9 count and the crowd goes nuts, that is 3 bonus points. You are looking right now at the entire bonus point structure, and if this seems confusing, I assure you it's not, as throughout the episodes, when any of these things occurs, I will throw a little notice on the screen, and you will be able to keep up with the action. Now, both of our shows will feature our own World Championship as well as a set of tag team titles, so it is on us to book not only the best matches, but to come up with the most entertaining and the funniest and the most action-packed storylines. If I book Jax from Mortal Kombat against CM Punk, and Nigel goes, "How did this match come together?" I better have an answer. I don't know is not allowed we're going to keep this entertaining. That's for sure. Now, here's a little sneak peek. Nobody knows this yet, so this is an exclusive. On our premiere episode, February 22nd, I hope I see you there, my main event will pit CM Punk against Major Jackson Briggs from Mortal Kombat. This is a part of the first round of my World Championship tournament. If you thought I was kidding earlier about Jax versus CM Punk, I was not. Nigel's main event is for the Stone Crow Combustion World Championship. I'm a tournament guy. Nigel is not, apparently. He says, we're booking a champ day one. So you're going to have to tune in to find out who will be the first ever Stone Crow Combustion World Champion. Will it be Rey Mysterio or Mr. Perfect? So there will be champions crowned on the very first episode. There will be matches you do not want to miss, like Johnny Cage versus Macho Man Randy Savage in a steel cage. That's over on Stone Crow Combustion. And on 616 Shockwave, you're going to be seeing Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed versus Beetlejuice and Piccolo. I'm telling you guys, this is big, big business. Now, I've mentioned this before, but I will reiterate, our rosters were drawn at random. We did not have a big talent pool that we got to choose from one by one. All of the names were on a randomly generated wheel. We spun it, and who we got is who we got. But what's really fun is the rosters are going to change and they are going to fluctuate. After every pay-per-view, we can release and sign up to 3 new wrestlers. Some of the spots on that wheel are marked free pick and even steal. So let's say I spun that wheel and Nigel's got somebody that I really have my eye on. If I land on steel, I can take him. So if you are a Stone Crow Combustion fan and you get really attached to, I already mentioned Rey Mysterio. Let's say you got really attached to Rey Mysterio. If I land on steel, Rey Mysterio might be coming over to 616 Shockwave, so do not get too attached. This is constantly changing. Now check this out. We have t-shirts for my show, 616 Shockwave, and Nigel's show, Stone Crow Combustion, over on ProWrestlingTees.com/616 Entertainment. And if you buy one of those shirts and you send in a photo of you wearing it, I will put you in an episode of GM Showdown. No, that's not a bit. Send in the photo of you wearing the shirt and I will put you on screen. I thought that would be a very cool way to, to be totally honest, sell a couple shirts, but also keep you guys involved. Now, GM Showdown is going to run for 12 episodes. And at the end of the season, if we have a draw, if we have a tie ball game, I don't know what we're going to do. Honestly, maybe we will extend it. Maybe we will do another month. Maybe we will do an extra pay-per-view. Maybe we call it a draw and then we rush into a season 2. I don't know yet. Everything is totally up in the air. You are going to see as the episodes go on that I will pitch an idea to Nigel and he'll either be for it or against it. And then we will comment on, don't you like how we're just figuring this out as we film it? Dude, GM Showdown is so much fucking fun and I can't wait for you guys to see it. You guys are going to love this show, I promise you. And I know you will because I have had so much fun shooting this show, editing this show, putting it all together, and so has Nigel. Full disclosure, we have, at the time that I'm recording this video, we have already recorded the first 8 episodes. So, I don't know who wins yet, but I know that you guys have a lot to look forward to. Some of these storylines, some of these title changes, some of these big matches, you're not going to see them coming, and you're going to be wanting to tune in next week to find out what's going to happen next. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? This is totally, I have a script over here, like bullet points that I'm working with, but this is totally off the cuff. Nigel and I have been texting on the side, legitimately telling each other, like, dude, I'm dreaming about booking our next pay-per-view. I am dreaming about what I'm going to do with this guy. I'm dreaming about what I'm going to do with that guy. I'm laying in bed at night, and as I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm thinking about, like, now if I put Punk with, I'm not even kidding, it's that all-encompassing. I'm so glad it's right around the corner and you guys are finally going to get to see it. But that's it. If you want to grab a shirt, if you want to be on an episode of GM Showdown, get those orders in now because this show premieres February 22nd and it's going to run for 12 weeks. Get those photos in. I will put you on screen. And if you're a Combustion fan, that's fine. Look, spoiler, Nigel puts on a really good show. I know from experience. I have seen the show. Stone Crow Combustion is great. And that's why I needed somebody like Nigel to push me. I needed a good booker to sit on the other side of the couch. I needed somebody to bring out the best in me, and Nigel definitely has. And while we're on the subject, head over to twitch.tv/StokedCrowComedy, Crow with a K, comedy with a K. It's on the screen right now. You can see it. And click that follow button for good old Nigel Bravo. He's streaming all sorts of weird shit over there. So have a ball. I'm in that chat ski all the time, so you will see me there. There's no doubt about it. Or if you want to sign up to patreon.com/616entertainment, how about this? We need a prize for the end of GM Showdown. Whether it's going to be a championship belt or a trophy, whatever it is, it's going to be expensive. So if you sign up to Patreon, you can say, hey, I helped fund that belt. Hey, I helped fund that trophy. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. February 22nd, be there for the premiere of GM Showdown. Until then, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I love you. And I'll see you soon.